Hey, what's going on, everyone? Brian from Drywall Nation here. I'm here at AWCI Build 24. I'm here with Richard Icefeller. Most of you know him as Ice Rock. We are here at the Advanced Tools booth. Richard, can you tell us a little bit about what we got going on this year?
Yeah, so talk about our skimming blades. So this is our radius skimming blade. This knife is a little different than most knives where it's more like a pool trowel and a knife in one. So a trowel you're pushing, and a knife you're pulling a lot. So it gives you the option of basically running two knives in one. So I'll show you how it works. And so if you had a little patch or a big wall, there's no stopping point. So if I was to grab this mud and say I was gonna box this with the box and I come through, I can leave all this mud here. With the typical skimming blades, when you're pulling it, it's got more of an angle and it grabs the mud. Therefore, you're always wiping it off and whipping it down. So you can lay it totally flat if you're on the ceiling, or if you're doing a skim coat on the walls, it lets you take the mud and put it everywhere without pulling it off. So it keeps it nice and clean. So if you're doing a whole house when you're boxing, basically with this knife here, you can see how nice and flat it lays. It gets tight up into the ceiling when you swipe it, and you're not pulling the mud off, and you're not ruining the dial-in of your box when you're running this skimming blade. So it's a nice tool to have. It's lightweight compared to other skimming blades. It's really nice and lightweight. And then we have our new applicator, mini applicator pan, which is a nest for a small applicator pan or running corner bead. It runs all mud set bead, So right here you have an in with the little locator, and then the out, which the beads of mud. And you can see the beads of mud right here on how it lays it through really nicely. So when you're running corner bead, you want that initial bond right away. By applying mud on the wall first and then getting your corner, putting it on, it starts to cure. So you're better off having those beads of mud on any kind of application on a mud set bead. I'll run this through, see the locator. You can see how it's clean, so you're not getting all muddy underneath. So that's our mini pan applicator. And then over here we have a new design on our whip for its easy clean. When you pull it out of your mud, it's a lot easier to just take the mud. I know you can't get it all off when you're mixing, but to get most of it off, mud's expensive. It's easy to clean. It doesn't scratch the buckets or get chips into your box or your pump. So it's a new design right there. We have more tools, new designs on the tools, but you have to check out the website at advancedequipment.com. And it's really about it.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that quick tour of the Advanced Tools booth. Richard, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.